I'm going to record everyone eating. We are officially live. Okay, for everyone who has tried to listen to one of these huddles and could never hear me, I got this lovely Bluetooth microphone on Amazon for like $50. So, 2 clap! Hopefully it's working. It wasn't working before and I was like, oh no. I do talk loud. Yeah, but you know what? The acoustics in the other room is so bad that it's hard to hear on the, okay. Anyway, welcome everyone. I love you guys for showing up for our weekly huddles, especially after a long week of boot camps. So, yeah, okay, so really quick, going around the room, who's been to a huddle before? Who's been to a huddle before? Awesome. Okay, who hasn't been to a huddle before? Yes, okay, love you guys. So, whether you have or haven't, we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, only half of you. And, you know, thank you guys. Like I said, I really want to say thank you for showing up every week because you guys keep me, like, inspired and jazzed. And Thursday mornings, I'm like, yeah. What? Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you. And, so I just want to tell you guys why I started the weekly huddle, because it's a question that people ask every once in a while, right? And they're like, what's in it for you? So aside for what's in it for you guys, because I think you all do appreciate it at this point, and we're learning a lot and growing. I mean, I love Fortune Builders. I joined last May, but I had been flipping before that. I actually saw Fan Merrill speak at the Jacob Javits Center at a real estate expo back in 2007-ish, and bought his like marketing and wholesaling like CD-ROMs, okay? Like in a backpack. It was like, here's some Word files for your marketing campaigns. Go put your own company name in there and print them out and send them off into outer space, right? So, yeah. So me and my husband were like, we're going to do this. And we wanted to be in the front of the phone book. That was like what they encouraged you back then. This is how old it was. So wait a minute. So the name of my company was All American Homes, so that we could abbreviate it AA Homes. So we could be at the front of, by the way, AA doesn't make people think of something good. So I was like, that was a terrible business name, right? Looking back. But anyway, so I love you. No, so for real, like, we slowly got into it. We bought a rental property back in New York. We actually, my mom had bought a property that we ended up rehabbing. We put in all of our own funds to rehab it for her and selling that. And that's, you know, with all that, and then Hurricane Sandy and all this craziness happened, and we moved to Arizona, and we finally had enough money in our bank account to put a down payment on our house, and then have like another $80,000 saved up, and we were like, we're in Arizona, we can do something with that, right? We bought a 2-bed, 1-bath out in Sun City on the golf course for $60,000, put $25,000 worth of work into it because it was a little bit over budget, but we had our $20,000 cash and $5,000 on credit cards, and we put it on, and then we sold it for $119,000. And after commissions and everything, we were like, now we got like $110 in the bank account. Let's go buy another one, right? But literally, when I joined last year and I was at the 3-day event, everything that they tell you that the average investor does, I literally was like, yep. I put all my money in one deal at a time. Yep, I'm taking all this risk. Yep. And I was like, yeah, I have to learn how to do this better. So I joined. And it was actually at Ignite last year in December that I made the commitment of starting these weekly meetings. So middle of December, I said, you know what? I want a weekly group that we could just hold each other accountable. So my goal is to quit my job within the next 6 to 12 months. And I was like, with that, need a group to keep me accountable, right, every week, because otherwise I'll be like sitting on the couch eating Dum-Dums or something. I don't know. So that's why I really started this, and literally I made the decision mid-December, and we had our first meeting back in like January 15th, and we've been meeting every week since then. So again, I really appreciate you guys for showing up. I love getting in front of you guys. I hope one day maybe Than will see one of my videos and be like, Marie, maybe you can present and like be a full immersion coach or something, you know? So that's like one of my goals too, is to eventually coach and be a live speaker and presenter. So this gives me the opportunity to get better at that too. So, you know, thank you. So but I just wanted to tell you guys, you know, I really do it to serve all of you guys, and I have my little personal, you know, I'm getting better at being in front of people, so that's why I'm here. That's why I do it, right? But my biggest thing is I want us to all be able to work together and be able to help each other here locally, right? The coaching is amazing, the boot camps are amazing, but when you get back and you're like, what do I do next? To have this group of local people that know the market, because sometimes you get on a coaching call and you're like, great, you're in Ohio. I don't know if this is really going to help me. I mean, and the coaches they're amazing. They really do help. But yeah, I know, Ammon, you're in Snowflake, Arizona, which I can't believe there's a city named Snowflake in Arizona. That's just craziness. But either way, so literally for anyone who's new, who hasn't been here before, I try and bring in local hard money lenders, local title companies. Michael Aldridge, who's been helping me a lot, and he is a local mortgage broker. So if you need help with anything, refinancing, even private money on a deal, hard money, he's awesome. And he helps me coach and present different topics too. Liz Quinn, for anyone who was at the rehab boot camp, you know, she's come in and done presentations on pitching private money, lessons learned. She did an awesome one where she was just like, ask me how I know. Everything was just, ask me how I know. Don't do this. Ask me how I know. So, you know, we're all local fortune builders that are really just trying to help each other locally and see how we can work together. You know, there's plenty of opportunities. There are some people that joined and they have all the time in the world, but they just don't know what they're doing. And there's some people that join and they have some money and they want to invest, but they don't have the time to go find deals and invest. So one thing that I really just wanted to do this week, particularly since we have so many new people and we just got off the boot camps, is I actually just want to go around the room and everyone say, you know, your name, how long you've been in Fortune Builders, and what do you need within the next like month, right now, week, month, today, whatever it is. You're looking at a property you don't know how to evaluate, or you're just like, I need to call 20 FSBOs or whatever it is. And I just want everyone to just go around and say kind of who they are and what they need or what they have, right? Like you might have a property under contract that you're just like, hey, I want to wholesale this. Does anybody need it? So that's all we're going to do tonight is just go around and everybody meet each other, have a good time, eat, hang out, and we have the room probably the whole night. So is that good? All right, fine. I'm just saying. We usually end by 8:30. All right, so with that being said, actually, I should ask, does everybody want me to pass around the microphone and introduce and be on Facebook, or do you want me to just shut off Facebook now and just say goodbye and we can just be local? It's cool, either way. Local? Nobody probably cares about us on Facebook either. Okay, if you have deals, reach out to me on Messenger, and we will pass them out to the group. No, so for real, that's it for this week. And again, just so everyone knows, we usually meet at Tapestry on Central, which is a condo complex right across from the Heard Museum. So anyone know Central and Thomas? Yeah, south of Thomas. It's in Canto. So that's where we usually meet. And then the last Wednesday of every month, we usually do a property tour. So we'll meet directly at that address for whoever's property we're touring. So that's pretty much everything that you need to know, I think, about the huddles. And I do post the event in the big Fortune Builder Mastery group. If you just go on Facebook, Fortune Builder Mastery, click on events, I post them. So like you'll see this week and next week. I usually do 2 or 3 weeks in advance. Hopefully, usually I try at the beginning of the month to get the whole month down, so I just don't have to think about it anymore. But that's it, right? That's everything we need to know. Eric's going to start coming to help me set up furniture, so I'm so happy about that. But other than that, let's just go around the room, and I'll say goodbye to Facebook. Bye, guys, on Facebook.
Bye, Facebook. See you next week.
Love you. All right.